everyone. Hello, Moni. Big thanks for joining. There's the starting the Jewish TARNÓW, the city between the Krakow and Lwów, now the West Ukraine. But it's the 70 kilometers east from Krakow. The Tarnów. Look at this behind me, the kind of the such menorah, but it's not menorah. It's like a much more there was such a deep meaning of that place. And let's start the tour around the town. About 103,000 citizens, like a QUIRKY town. I said it's not only the town of the... Okay. Look at this. At first, we're starting with that tree. Is that like a tree of remembrance of the Holocaust victims? And it's the not normal tree. Look at this. There's the square of the old synagogue. You see remains of old synagogue is only BIMA. That is the kind of tribune in the middle. And look at this. Here is the like a beating heart. There's the names of victims of Holocaust killed by Nazi Germany. Stanisława Kwoczyński, Józefa Wodnicy, Zdzisława Lejner, Janina Filozof, but you got the sound of the beating heart. Have you got the thank you, food and moon, perfect. And look at this, that is this very special project of the beating heart below, kind of tree of remembrance of the victims of Holocaust. And how big population of the Jews were in Tarnów. Before war, almost 42% of Tarnów citizens. That you see here, Jewish Heritage Center in Tarnów. And of course, almost 100% disappeared. Now is like a 0% population of Jews in Tarnów. You see here the Jewish street before Second World War. That old synagogue look in the such form. And from the old synagogue, there's only such remain BIMA. You see the Orthodox Jews in Tarnów before Holocaust. The family Hollander. There were tycoons, Waxman, and the town hall that we see soon, the Pearls of Renaissance. Żydzi w Tarnowie, Jews in Tarnów. Now the town, 103,000 citizens. The Tarnów street, Orthodox Jews in Tarnów before war. They said in soda water, for instance, the Jews during the Sukkot. You see the alley in Tarnów. In one moment we got the Hasidic Jews, very typical Streimel. Streimel is the kind of the hat. And let's see the ruins of the reconstruction of the former synagogues that was here. Look at this. It's very deep night. I know that it's very spontaneous live stream, but you know, my live streams are always spontaneous. Sometimes the boys or the so playing here football also. There's a such sometimes it's very aggressive form that if I'm streaming something, there's someone there's a such they're making any gestures also. I don't know, but just you know there we are in the very deep province. There's a such there's not Krakow also. There's a such the people wondering. Someone's coming and streaming about the place of the Jewish heritage, and the BIMA is making absolutely the biggest impression of me always. Hello Karachi, big thanks. And let's go to the other parts of them. The Germans destroyed the synagogue in 1942 and they started Jewish Holocaust in that time. We're going around the BIMA. From the synagogue only such remains left. And over 16,000 Jews in the Tarnów before Second World War. Like a 42% of population of Tarnów. The name Tarnów is from the family Tarnowski. I said that is such candlestick They've got the beating heart below, as such, with beating heart. Temperature is today very nice, better than in Zakopane, plus 5 degrees Celsius. I don't have gloves. Look at this. And now I getting to Jewish street. Hello, everyone. Look at this, the Jewish street over there. Before war, that pictures you saw who lived here. And we're getting to the pearl of Renaissance. That's as such the center of Tarnów. One moment, we're getting... Yes, please do remember about the kind comments. Also, that as such the matters. I know that for someone there could be not political proper. Also, pub przepraszam. It's mean pub, I'm sorry. Very funny name. Okay, but now we've got the not very funny things because the commemorating here the Holocaust that happened here in June 1942. Germans started the Holocaust, and Tarnow Jews. There was the street was full of the blood of the thousands of Jews killed here, and blood was on the street. It's the like here written in Polish, in Hebrew. Someone is coming here, and one moment we see the pearl of Renaissance, the town hall of Tarnów. If you saw the pictures black and white. Yes. Okay, 100,000. Okay, but you know that someone is died, someone is born. It's always there's a plus minus. There's the still migration big. Okay, about the 100,000 citizens. More about the Tarnów soon. But now I tell you a few words about the name Żydowska Street. It's mean Latin Platea Judaica. Appeared in the municipal books of Tarnów in 17th century and has been until present. Along the street, the Jews built their houses after they were allowed to settle within the town walls already in the 16th century. That is everything clear. Look at this. Here is the street with a little gallery of the Baker Street. There was the former Jewish bakers. They got their own shops. It's very, unique. There's such arches, also everything. I think it's very unique because we don't see the tourists, only local people, only locals that wondering you doing something here with camera. It's not Krakow, that crowded market. And there's the main market with the former well. And now is the Museum of Tarnów. But for me, it's the most impressive, the Greek symbol of the trade of merchants from Venice. We see Anno Domini 1565, such form. And beautiful Christmas tree. Is coming full moon. Slowly his moon is getting bigger. Temperature plus 5 degrees, but you don't see no snow, less area. Compared with snowy live stream of Zakopane, Tarnów is almost emptiness and snowless city. City about the 100,000 townspeople. Okay, and you see the Renaissance town hall. The family Tarnowski created the town. That's why the name Tarnów is the surname of the Polish noble family. And on the way, I show you recommended restaurant Szczęście. It's mean luck. I was already eating something here, like a potato pancakes and mushroom soup. That is the, like a fairy tale. Very, very nice restaurant. I highly recommend it. Good food and drinks. Szczęście. Szczęście in Polish, it's mean luck. That's why very, very recommended place. You see even the snowman, we say, get the luck. Okay, is there any CD with original music? And look at this. There's such the emptiness, but we're looking for the old traces and tram, because imagine here was also tram line and such a city between Krakow and Lwów. Now Ukraine, that is the essential railway station. And the cathedral of Tarnów is not good illuminated, but you see neo-Gothic style. such form the Cathedral of Tarnów. But let's go to the person very important for Tarnów. We've got this also mascarons. We say they're like small gnomes. That is such like in Wrocław. I show you the such funny things. But that person is very important, appreciated. Look at this as his mustache. That is such very special. Is the Tadeusz Tertila. We see passage. In one moment getting to passage Tertila. Look at this as his mustache. Look at this. And he created the first railway station, tram in Tarnów, sewers, system of sewers, and a power station. That's a such Tertila. There's a Tertila looking at his work over there. Oh, very spooky. In Krakow is incredible, there's such emptiness. Okay, let's go through the passage of Tertila. Any local, but almost empty. As such, only local people. You got a huge contrast to Krakow. You've got the interest passage. Oh, it's not bad. I think in Krakow we need such beautiful, clean passage. Pół na pół, half and half, handmade pasta. But look at this, almost 2 people sitting only in that restaurant. Almost, oh my God. No one there. that is the most spooky corners. Winiarnia, wine cellar, but then no one is the wine cellar. Today is the bank holiday in Poland. 6 January is the holiday, state holiday, and Epiphany. There was the processions, and almost the majority of shops, everything closed. And we're getting to the square of the street of Casimir the Great. And here is the statistic office. But look at this, the Art Nouveau architecture making very nice flair. Adam Mickiewicz monument, the Polish bard, like a Polish Shakespeare. Nice illuminated part. Yes, the people working in the chemical works, they say, no, not bad. It's the very essential polymer production, chemical. It's also smell little bit, you got the acid smell. That is the production, you know, of the essential things. That's why the people don't get the gain from the tourism. There's a Tarnów is out of the tourist interest, outside of Jewish groups, they're going to only BIMA, they're showing. There's like a town for the half hour stop, not longer. There's the square of Casimir the Great, and we got the offer of the theater. But you see, very interesting matters. I tell you about the first transport to Auschwitz. Was from here. The citizens of Tarnów, townspeople, were sent. Look at this. Here is Auschwitz tour, but it's the theater play. Auschwitz tour at the 10 o'clock, 15 plus age. And Auschwitz tour, it's mean the first transport to Auschwitz that started on the 14th June 1940. And Rudolf Höss, they invited them, of course, to exhausting work, and majority of them were killed just in the Auschwitz. That's why there was the first transport. There were Polish prisoners from Tarnów. That's very important. Always as the Auschwitz guide, I told about the first transport, 14 June 1940. Then. And we're walking the Krakow street. And you see that red tram, the similar trams were in Lviv, now Lviv, West Ukraine. You could see how you could adopt the old tram for the attraction. Look at this, there's such the Krakow street, there's a beautiful direction, the Krakow. On the other direction is the Lviv now, Ukraine. And you see the red tram, that was the adopted for the like a small coffee shop. That's making coffee, hot chocolate. But look at this, not like in Krakow. Just now is the time to go to bed. And you got the Electra. Tram number 7, there was such, the tram went from the Tarnów from the 1911 till 1942. Then Germans, Nazi Germany decided to finished the activity of tram because that was the East Front, and they needed the Tarnów as the military area for the transfer of weapon to the war against the Soviet Union. Yes, the same. The zones are indeed, but today they are free. But usually you have to pay for it. And the most scary place, there's such that building. There was the former district government in the time of Austrian-Hungarian emperor, and that was the action of killing Polish noble people by Polish farmers, and there was the so-called Rabacja Galicyjska, and the farmers, they took the sacks with the human heads of the noble people killed, and they got the paid for the killing noble people. That was the action, the special prejudice farmers against the noble Polish noble people by the Austrian authorities. Very spooky place, and the street that we getting the culture of Roma, gypsy. Look at this. There's the remains of the former tram line in Tarnów. The cars going over the former tram line, and the tram is over there. Yes, I think today is not a lot of people. Such a decision of the live stream was very spontaneous, and I did very quickly. But I want to show you there's not only Jewish culture in Tarnów. We see also the Museum of Sinti Roma culture, Gypsy. That's why I say my idea is always independent of the religion, color of skin. They show the different flair of culture, and we see the such interesting. It's also here the Hotel Bristol on that street, even Krakow Street. But the street is very long, and I've got the limited time. That's why we're going a few steps to the Museum of Sinti Roma, Gypsy. Of course, gypsies now is not proper word. We use the word Sinti Roma. Look at this, such Atlants. It's the architects from Krakow did the such beautiful sculptures, and that is the Art Nouveau style in Tarnów. But say out of that is the theater, the corner. That's not meaning. Yes, and then I show you the most interesting museum of Roma culture. It's also the other church built also by the Krakow architects Jan Zubrzycki. Looked like a cathedral, the mission. The monks of the mission. And look at this. Here is the that I want to show you as the last point of sightseeing. The sightseeing would be not very long. It's no reason to showing hours. The whole matters. Look at this. The beautiful house of Gypsy of Sinti Roma. Now is the Sinti Roma Museum, and you've got the name of Babcinej Izbie. It's mean like in the room of babushka, babushka chamber. Babushka chamber is the such exhibit. Babushka is the babcia or grandma. That's why in Babcinej Izbie it means in the room of grandma. And beautiful museum of the Roma culture. In one moment you see the Roma lady stealing the baby. Is everything clear? And the title of exhibit is Roma History and Culture Exhibition. That's why in Poland now maximal 50,000 Roma people. Poland is very poor with minorities. We almost before war had a lot of Germans, Jews, and Russians also, but now it's very, very, very poor with minorities. That's why always talking about the minorities in Poland, there's always big emotions, because 71% Poles declared like a Roman Catholic, and is the always big topic if somebody said I'm not Catholic, I'm not Polish, so-called. That's okay. That we see the Roma Culture Museum as the special project of ethnographic museum. And I think in the such interesting Roma accent, I want to finish. I continuing short on the TikTok. Train station is there about the 1 kilometer that direction. There's the one kilometer Krakowska street, 1 kilometer. There's a such part. Uh, yes, and Talowski work is good question. Okay, Anna Maria is no Talowski work. You've got the Talowski house is the farther. Yes, I show on my Facebook profile. You find my pictures of Tarnów. I did that picture with Talowski house on the YouTube on the Facebook profile Tom Guide. That's why welcome to the profile Facebook. I show the short photos from Tarnów. That's why big thanks for the such impressive walk about the Jewish Roma culture in Tarnów. As you see, there's a very special background behind me, and thank you, and sorry for the such delay with the live stream. The next live streams will be from Krakow. Just I promise we see in Krakow soon. But you see, the most important is showing variety of cultures. Thank you for following, tipping, liking, sharing. Very important for me, for the Tom Guide Krakow. Thank you very much, and have a good night. In Poland now is about the 8 p.m. That's why that's 7:30 p.m. Thank you all people around the world, and see you again on the other live streams. The live stream was very short compared with yesterday.